Good morning, my dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are understanding the classes. Stay home, stay safe. Welcome to today's Social Studies online class. In the last class, we have discussed about a regional party. What is a regional party and what is a national party? Yes? Regional party is that which has recognition in one state and which has 3% of valid votes or 3 assembly seats. Okay, and it has recognition in one particular state or more than one state. And national party. What is a national party? A national party is having 6% of valid votes or 6 or 11 Lok Sabha MP seats from 4 different states. It is called a national party. And also we have seen what are the rules and regulations given under the code of conduct for the political parties and candidates. As we have discussed all the points regarding this code of conduct in the last class. This code of conduct will be strictly observed when the election commission announces the schedule of election. Those who violate the rules of this code of conduct will be punished. Some disciplinary action will be taken on those particular party or candidates. We also have learnt on the day of polling how it will be on the day of polling. Polling personnel will make all the arrangements regarding casting of their votes. Yes, no ma? So that voters can cast their vote peacefully. Also we have seen ruling party at the time of elections. What are the things ruling party must not do? They must not use their power or government vehicles or government buildings for the sake of the propaganda or campaigning. And also we have seen at different levels who will monitor the process of elections. Yes, at the state level the chief election officer, and at the district level all the collectors, and for each constituency a returning officer will be appointed. Who is called the returning officer? One more question I have told you all. Yes, returning officer. An officer is appointed to monitor the elections in every constituency. He or she is called a returning officer. Now in today's class we will be learning about voting mechanism. Voting mechanism. Children, once this question voting mechanism is asked under 4 marks in the exam. Understanding? It will be asked under 4 marks question. Write about the voting mechanism. The chief election officer in all the districts, the chief election officer make elaborate arrangements to conduct polls. To conduct polls. They depute the polling personnel. Polling personnel. I have told you all about this polling personnel will make arrangements. Yes, no ma, in all the polling booths. So these were deputed by the chief election officer, and this polling personnel is known as the presiding officer. The presiding officer. And also along with the presiding officers, some polling staff will also be appointed. Polling staff. Okay children, polling personnel is called as the presiding officer and polling staff are appointed by the chief election officer. Okay children, and these the election commission appoints and observes observers also to monitor and on the polling day. Okay, to monitor observers, some observers in each polling booth. Some observers were also appointed by the election commission on the polling day. On the polling day, all the voters whose names are enrolled in the electoral list are allowed to cast their vote. Understanding children? On the day of polling, all the voters whose names are enrolled in the electoral list are allowed to cast their votes. These polling agents, these observers who are appointed by the election commission, and also these polling agents, they will be local people. I have told you yesterday. Yes, no ma? Local people, polling agents, they will be helping out this polling staff. Yesterday we have discussed, in the last class we have discussed, polling agents will be helping out this polling staff to do their duties well. And they also identify the voters. These polling agents will identify the voters who are appointed by the contesting candidates. These polling agents from different parties, they will be from different parties, and these local people, local agents will be identifying the voters, whether the voters are the real people or they are coming to vote for on others' identity. Okay, they will check this. Okay children, and also indelible ink. Indelible ink is applied on the left forefinger. Indelible ink is applied on the left forefinger so that it will not it is because these votes must not be done again and again. Voting must not be repeatedly done. To avoid the repetition of this voting and all this kind of malpractices, indelible ink is put on the left forefinger of each voter. In case if EVM is not there, that is electronic voting machine is not there, swastik mark. Okay children, swastik mark shall be applied on the ballot paper. Swastik mark shall be applied on the ballot paper and folded and put in the ballot box. Okay, folded and put in the ballot box. Okay children, after the completion of the polling, what will they do? All these EVMs or ballot boxes are sealed and brought to the counting centers. So in each place there will be some counting centers children. All the nearby polling booths, from all the nearby polling booths, these EVMs or ballot boxes are sealed and carried to the counting centers, and counting of the votes takes place at the counting centers. So at these counting centers, counting of the votes takes place. The candidate who secures the highest number of votes is declared as elected. The candidate who secures highest number of votes. Candidate who secures the highest number of votes is declared as elected. He or she is given a certificate by the election officer. Okay children, and coming to what are called the general election. What is a general election? One mark question children. What is a general election? General, underline that in your textbooks also. General elections are conducted for every 5 years. These are conducted for every 5 years at national or state level. nation or state level. Okay, what you will write when it is asked what is a general election? So general elections are conducted for every 5 years through at nation or state level. Okay children, that is what you need to write. And also you will be getting the another question regarding this, that is what are called mid-term elections. What are called mid-term elections? So underline this in the textbook. All these are in the same paragraph children. So here, before completion of 5 years tenure, before completion of 5 years tenure, if the elections are held for either assemblies or parliament. Okay, before completion of 5 years tenure, if elections are conducted for assemblies or parliament, they are called as mid-term election. Okay, they are called as mid-term election. There is also another question children, what are called by-elections? What are called by-elections? All these may be asked under 1 mark. So the elections are conducted for one or more vacancies. See children, generally this happens if the candidate is died, expired, or some unexpected things happened, or if any malpractices came to the notice of the election commission. For that particular place, what they will do, they will stop conducting elections. So this will be postponed and later on they will conduct again. Understanding children? That is known as by-election. So what you have to write, what is called by-election means here, if elections are conducted for one or more vacancies, for one or more places, it is known as by-election. Okay children? Vote to reject, that is nota, none of the above. As I have told you children yesterday also, on the EVM I have shown you the last option, that is nota. Yes, none of the above. It was introduced in the year 2013 with the Supreme Court judgment, and it is regarded as the freedom of expression. Okay, and it was started firstly in 2013 in Delhi Assembly, Mizoram, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh states. And this option, if any of the voters are not interested to vote for any of the political parties, they are supposed to press this nota button. Okay, and children here, it will not, I have told you already, it will not affect the winning or losing of any of the parties. It will not affect the result. Okay, and see children, if highest number of votes are polled for nota, what will happen? Then the candidate who secures the second highest will be regarded as won. Okay children, remember this was introduced in the year 2013, and in which are the state it was introduced? Delhi, Mizoram, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. The need for electoral reforms, that means some changes has to be brought in the election process. Why? Because children, every political leader promises to give us equality in the society, to end the poverty, all these things they will come out. But because of some corrupted leaders, corrupted politicians, what is happening? Whatever the governments want to achieve, it is not at all possible because of the corrupted people, corrupted politicians. You all know children, nowadays most of the leaders, what they are doing? They are distributing money, they are distributing alcohol, money. During the voting time especially, they, because of this distribution of these things, what will happen? They are attracting the voters to vote for that particular party only. So what will happen children if all this kind of, by this kind, if the person wins, if the candidate wins, what will happen? Can he do justice for the people? Can the people have, if the people takes money and vote for that particular party, do they have the option of questioning the leader? No. Even though there are some problems in the democratic process, many examples of sincere and dedicated leaders, who has sacrificed for their life for the sake of bringing some major changes in the society. There are also some politicians who are very sincere and dedicated, so that we are also proud of them. And why? Because they have kept the form of democracy. Okay, they have kept the form of democracy alive all the time. Because of the sincere and dedicated politicians, democracy is still existing in India, so that we are all proud about those sincere and dedicated politicians. And come on, now we see what is the next topic about, that is postal ballot. The polling staff who have deputed for the duties of this election, they are given the option of this postal ballot. Why? Because they were unable to cast their vote at the time of polling. So as they were on their duties, for the sake of this polling staff, this postal ballot was introduced, and the election commission facilitated this postal ballot for those who are deputed for election duties. They can vote before the polling day. They had the facility of voting before the polling day. They will be sent some ballot paper in the post. The election authorities, they will send this postal ballot to the voters' respective places with a special facility. Understanding, children? So that this polling staff will cast their vote before the commencement of polling. And also this opportunity is given to the people, those who were not there at the time of elections. If the people wanted to cast their vote, for example, if someone are residing in other countries and they wanted to, our Indians are residing in some other countries, if they wanted to cast their vote, they have to approach this returning officer of the constituency, and they have to apply for this postal ballot. So after the notification was released, those people, those who are very interested to cast their vote, they have to apply for returning officer for a postal ballot. So within 5 days after the notification of election was released. Okay, children? So that they will be given the opportunity to send their vote through postal ballot. Understanding, children? See, children, what happened in 2016? 2016, in the history of the election commission, it cancelled the notification that it has released for elections earlier. The election commission cancelled the notification in 2016. So the election commission had cancelled the polls of Aravakurichi and Tanjavur constituencies. Both these places are in Tamil Nadu. Children, they cancelled these two constituencies polls. Why? Because there were large allegations in these two constituencies that large sums of money was distributed, so that these places polls were cancelled. It happened in 2016 for the first time in the history of the election commission. The election commission conducted election at a later point of time. Okay, understanding, children? By-elections, these were actually by-elections only conducted in these two places. So these were also cancelled. Why? Because there were allegations
and that they have distributed large sums of money. That's why these elections were cancelled by the election commission. These places were in Tamil Nadu and it happened in 2016. For these places elections were conducted in the latter time. Okay children, and children, so that we have completed the 16th lesson, the election process of India, and there is some pending of chapter 15. Chapter 15 classwork, chapter 15 CW, I will be sending you along with this video. You all have to complete. Already you have started writing some questions, and I'll be giving you some more questions along with this video. You all complete the classwork and send it to me by today itself, okay, before 6 o'clock. Thank you.